Hello, hello. We have a spooky deck for everybody today. I saw this one, slight inspiration from Hooglandia. I really need to look at his full channel name. From Jeff Hoagland. Is Acerola with Mimikyu. And is it the best? Probably not the best. Is it fun? Oh yeah, for sure. So basically, let's see if we can find it real quick. I need a new name for it. Obviously, it's not Bird Dog. Stole this from something else. But the basis here is that you have your Mimikyu, you take damage on Mimikyu, you rock the Acerola, which takes 40 damage off of your Mimikyu and applies it to your enemies, and it's pretty strong. It catches a lot of people off guard. People are like trying to evolve their little basics, and you can just not wipe them out. It's pretty effective. Pretty effective. I won a few, lost a few. We'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. Hopefully my chat is working. I'm not sure why that random message from the last stream showed up. Unless it was from this morning and I just missed it. Let's see if my chat app is actually working. It says it's connected to TikTok. It says you're there. We'll find out. It also has a Farfetch because why not? Hey, Bone. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? Professor's research. We have Guzma, which is great because they're going to scarm it up. You know what I mean? Big skarmory energy happening in front of us. Cyrus and Sabrina. So we're absolutely getting red carded. Pretty much no doubt about that. Pretty much no doubt about that. In this meta, we're getting red carded. I also didn't get a screenshot of the deck. That's a thing that I did not do. Whoops, wrong button. It disappeared. You didn't see that? Full screen projector. Elgato prompter. Hey, there we go. Hello. I can see you guys now. It's crazy. Oh, I have to fill out a CAPTCHA. Which two objects look the same? Yep, that's both the number 6. So let's click on that. All right, Tapu Lily's here. Did we just lose already? Feels kind of bad. So I guess we Guzma and Cape, I suppose, and hit for 40. I probably should have saved the Guzma, to be honest. We probably just lose here. I guess I have to play Tapu. We didn't get any of the cards we needed to start this game off. We'll see if they're holding on to a Rocky helmet or something. They might have just not played it. You know what I mean? Yeah, speaking of Rocky helmet, it's probably GG, right? Hey, Pops, what's going on? Watching this instead of revising. I don't know what you're revising, but oh hey, my TikTok chat did show up now. Evane, good morning, good morning. Chunky Ninja, hello, hello. Pretty bad start for us. Oh, we can actually revenge KO with Oricorio. That's probably what we do. I got even Sabrina. Oh, I should have Sabrina before I played the Oricorio. 100%. They're just gonna give us other Scarm though. They have no reason to not give us other Scarm. That even saves them from other things. It's looking pretty cooked, guys. Tough start. We didn't see our Mimikyu, so. Hey, Mahoney, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, Scarm's still doing 50. Probably retreat and hit this thing for 20. Probably should have just done that already. Yeah, you're already full Tiger. Didn't matter anyways. He's coming in and knocking out Oricorio, and then we just lose. It's like that scene from Fast and the Furious where he's like too early. You know what I mean? We should have saved the Guzma for later. Won 8 in a row last night. Hit my new peak. Let's go. I can do this meta. What are we using? What did you use to do that? Because I've been losing. But I'm also playing some... This is like some silliness, I think. Mimikyu's here, but it's just way too late to apologize, you know? It's kind of too late to order fries right now. That's how I'm feeling about it. I built a... We're gonna run this for a little bit. Perfect time to screenshot. Good point. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Give me that. Save it. I was also working on what else do we have? This guy down here. A little bit of Greninja action. Greninja with Crabominable feels pretty good. Not perfect, obviously, but I was having some success with it earlier. So you may try that one out a little later. Just put the fries in the bag. Yeah. That Arceus Darkrai Crobat, nice. Yeah, that's a good deck. I like that one. That's probably my favorite one so far this season. I also put a Garchomp deck together. You guys know how I feel about Garchomp. It's Snorlax with Garchomp. We got some Berry in there. We got some Cynthia as well. Are we getting energy first? Going first. Okay, don't they get energy first? That's cool. The issue is that what's nice about this deck is you can play all the cards. The issue with this deck, you can play all the cards. All right, this is good. They're gonna double up energy next turn, most likely. Farfetch. I don't necessarily care about Farfetch. Tapu Lele. I don't really care about Tapu Lele either, but I kind of want to play one of these just because of the situation that's forming in front of us. Because we're gonna get red carded, right? At least dropping Tapu Lele would prevent a red card from happening. I'll just wait though. I shall wait. Hang on, what was I doing? Hold on. My brain can only brain so many things at one time. First things first, I need to update the screenshot so that I can show you. There we go. All right, now chatters. Whew. Hey, Mossmaster, what's going on? What's my favorite deck to play? Right now, it's Arceus Darkrai Crobat. Because it's not Giratina and it's still pretty quick. All right, now other Oricorios here, also cool. Didn't get our boy at all. And by that I mean Mimikyu. But this is doing 40. So that's something. Ooh, dropped so many points today in Ultra Ball 3. Every opponent seemed to just have the perfect hand. That's how it felt yesterday. I dropped from... We were like almost Master Ball yesterday. Dropped all the way back down. Like we're at the bottom of Ultra 4, I think. This deck is fire, top meta. It's super fun. It's super duper fun. I don't know if it's like top meta, but it's super duper fun. One guy even double rare candied me a second turn and had Garchomp. Rampardos. Oh, brutal. They actually didn't charge, which is interesting. They're scared of me, which is pretty cool. I like that they're scared. We just hit him again, though, right? We just hit him again. It's super dangerous that I can attack this Froakie with no energy. We would just do no damage. Actually crazy. What's going on, guy? How you doing? How you doing? Mappy, thanks for the follow, by the way. Made Master this morning playing Arceus Crobat Carnivine. Nice. That's a good deck, too. That's a good deck, too. You just give up attacking with the Crobat. That's all. Still pretty good. Do you follow NBA playoffs at all? No, not in the slightest. Occasionally, my buddies will get me to fill out like a March Madness thing for what is that, college stuff? But We do take out this Giratina. Like, what are you doing here, buddy? You're gonna Shuriken my Oricorio. Okay. We don't even really need Oricorio to do the thing here. They don't have energy on Greninja to attack with. Not that we would survive one anyways. Kuzum's here, don't care too much. X speed is also here, don't care too much about that. Cape is not doing much for us here. I don't think. I can play this energy on Oricorio. Kind of missing like our Mimikyu here. Like if Mimikyu would show up, we'd be in a pretty good spot. At the very least, we knock out this Giratina, which is cool. So I deck with Dragonite, OG Snorlax, Yellowbird with Lima, gambling in the best way. That sounds pretty fun. We ran into a Dragonite yesterday that was something like that, but it also included Giratina. So they're like stacking energy on Giratina at the same time you're building up the Dragonite. That worked pretty good for that. It worked pretty well for them. Worked pretty darn well for them. Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna hit the one in the back. I don't care about that too much. Still no energy on Greninja. I guess they just don't have a water energy in this deck at all, is what I'm getting at. I'm getting a little bit scared because we're getting worn down and we do not have a Mimikyu yet, but we only need 1 point. So here's Mimikyu. We go Mimikyu. We go Energy. We go Cape on Oricorio. I could even retreat this Oricorio to get the energy off of him. Maybe I do that. Does it matter? Probably not. Probably not, right? Sorry, my brain is just doing brain things at the moment. We are running out of time. Let's go like that. They could start targeting your Mimi. I hope they do. I hope they do. Please, please do damage to Mimikyu. The only way they lose this game right now is if they do damage to Mimikyu. If they do damage to Mimikyu, we have the Acerola right here, and we win the game. Yeah, that would be perfect. I hope they do. That's what's cool about this deck is I don't think a lot of people have seen it before, so it helps us. It helps us a little bit. They're not really sure how to handle it, which is cool. You don't have water, so they're stacking on Greninja for no attacks. Matty, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Eric Rivera, how you doing? What do you think of Shove It Gengartina? Could be good. Okay, so they hit the Oricorio. Other Rolas here. How much damage do we have? They need to take out 2 things in 1 turn, essentially. You're doing 40 to me. I'm doing 20 to myself. And then 20 from Greninja. So I can't apply all of the damage in the way that I would like to apply all of the damage. It gets a little scary. We could hit the frog. Oh, we can't even hit the frog in the backseat and have energy on him. Strange one. I'm gonna do this into that. Play Tapu Lele. I can't hit myself because if I hit myself, I get knocked out. So I have to hit the Tapu Lele here. And now this thing retreats. I guess it could retreat and lose energy and not get knocked out. Greninja probably comes in here. Mikyu's missing out on other cards that help damage self. Yeah, are there any other ones? Wait, you can hit yourself when attacking with a Mimikyu? Yeah, you can. Yeah, so I could just attack here and then also hit myself. which is pretty cool. All right, Giratina's in. Don't care about that. You can go into Greninja, but who cares? Cyrus is available. I think we just win here. You might knock some stuff out. But anyways, Shuppet, Gengar, I think Shuppet plus add a Tapu Lele in that deck for the Shuppet, Gengar, Tina deck. Because Tapu Lele, so ban it prevents energy in the active spot, and Tapu Lele punishes energy that stacks up on the bench. So there's like some synergy there. Also, the numbers on this are really, really good. Like you're 90, you're one retreat cost, 1 energy, 90 HP basic. That's like all the numbers there are pretty strong. We didn't get to use the Acerola, but we do get to win, so that's cool. Yeah, so you can hit yourself. Watch, boom. And then if we were surviving anything here, I could use the Acerola to do the damage and heal back up. Whew. Sub is gone already. Not already. Any primers? Any primers? Why do you want to hit yourself? Just for the Acerola effect. So that see the deck list? Yeah, deck list. I'm gonna actually go into the deck list anyways. I'll just wait a second. So ignore the name. The name is borked. So the reason I would want to damage myself is because of this card here. Choose one of your Palossand or Mimikyu that has damage on it. Move 40 of its damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So effectively, you heal your Mimikyu for 40 and do 40 to them, but only if you have damage, like the 40 damage done to yourself already. So you can sometimes hit yourself and then use Acerola to do even more damage the following turn and also heal back up. And it's pretty strong. It's great when you have a Mimikyu in the active and a Mimikyu on the bench, because the Mimikyu in the active could damage the Mimikyu on the bench without worrying about getting knocked out, and then use the Acerola to do extra damage the following turn. And because all these mons are low energy, I might even be able to drop an X speed, to be honest, and for like healing or something. But they're all low energy and they're all low retreat cost, and it's just a fun deck. It doesn't win a lot, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I can show the full deck. I have the screenshot already ready. How to use that Farfetch? That's just an early 1 energy big damage card. You could potentially substitute that for something else if you've got a preferred card. You know, watch some Europa League final. When's it on? Probably. I watched Madrid play yesterday. That was a scary game in La Liga. Not that it matters. The league is pretty much won by Barcelona, we think, but I want to make Ditto work. How? Good luck. Oh, somebody wanted to see Giratina Darkrai. 1 second. That's this guy over here. Not Giratina Darkrai, sorry. Darkrai Arceus Crobat. That's this deck here. For whoever wanted to see that. This is probably my favorite deck at the moment. It's pretty consistent. You still run into Giratina Darkrai that has like all the answers occasionally, but it's pretty fun. I like this one a lot. Made a pretty fun Scolipede Graphite deck with Poison Barbs and Rare Candy. Let's go. I like the sound of that. I'm still a sucker for Wheezing in that deck, though. You know me and flipping coins, man. You flip the coins. You don't know if you're going to get the poison or not. Barca win it today. Yeah. As long as they win it, I'm sure they will. Hey, Rar, what's going on? Are you late? Are you late? Nah. You got plenty of time. Plenty of time. What are we going against? Grass? Farfetch is great for grass. That's fine. And sometimes, like Tapu Lele and the other bird, sometimes you keep them in your hand to be sneaky, but you got to be careful because there's a lot of red card and Mars floating around. Farfetch underrated. Farfetch is a beast. A beast. Like, same here. Like, we're going to draw a bunch of cards. The Oricorio in hand is not a terrible thing. And man, they do not want us to play Mimikyu. They really don't. Sometimes keeping this in the hand and then playing it last minute and X beating out or something to be sneaky really helps. Hey, guy with the prime. Let's go. Get those Bezos buckaroos. Get the Bezos bucks. Hey, somebody has to finance our pack addiction. So if it's Bezos, that's even better. Appreciate you. I'll have to rip a pack for sure. I think I have a freebie today. I might have got off real cheap today. Real cheap today. FA Cup this weekend, Europa League next Wednesday. I'm sure I'll be watching it. They really do not want us to use Mimikyu at all, huh? Like, not even a little bit. Yeah, so Farfetch is putting just mad pressure on right now. Hey, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate you. That Arceus XOP. It's pretty good, yeah. Hey, there's Mimikyu. Double, now we have both of them. Needy, thanks for the follow. Oh. Add a leave it to pull back. Close to death Pokemon in your hand. Yeah, I love that. Not in this one. That's in the Arceus deck for sure. All right, Mimikyu's here. What do we do now? I mean, we just hit the Arceus, yeah. Go like that. Are you gonna Lima? Like, you could Lima, but you're out of energy. Lima's probably your best bet. Okay, that's pretty okay for us. X speed. They did lose all of their energy, which stinks. I kind of just wish Farfetch would go down, to be honest. I might just hit and let Farf go down. I think I'm gonna do that. That way I can set up chipping my other Mimikyu on the bench for the Acerola eventually showing up. Sabrina. Okay. I guess I go Mimikyu here. Tricky one. Do you run double Oricorio and Layla? Yes. But I'm not 100% sure that that's the best play. Do I just get back out? I think I just get back out now. Get back out. Let's get back out of here. Farfetch gets the knockout here. I can't heal, which makes me a little sad. Spread our energy out. I'll throw a cape, but kind of for why, right? Mimikyu's already too low for a cape to matter. Again, Pokeball, I don't think there's anything left. Just kidding, another Oricorio. Okay. At least it's deck thinning. Deck thinning is deck winning. Knock out the Carnivine. Cyrus shows up, we're in a great spot. Acerola would be awesome. Oh, the bat. Yeah, you're right. That's true. That's true. Yeah, could happen. I would definitely cry if they Cyrus right now. No, they're just gonna do that. Still upset because now I can't get the revenge KO. It's actually very, very smart by them. Now we kind of need our Acerola or Cyrus to show up here. What's my first name? My first name is Zach. Ooh, you get to knock me out? I hate that for me. I do get the revenge KO. They're running dual energy, and it's going to pay off for them? That's toxic. So toxic that that's going to pay off for them. I mean, Mimikyu goes down here. We have to cape. We cape the Oricorio. Stacking energy here. Pretty toxic. Pretty toxic. We do get a point. Oh, man. Hey, guess what's going on? Zack or Zack? Z-A-C-K. Z-A-C-K is usually how I go. I had a whole complex. What, oh, they knocked me out anyways. Did I do bad math? What happened there? What happened there? I did bad math? Oh, weakness. Oh, I forgot about weakness. Good shout, good shout, good shout. Dang, 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 dang. I think there was probably a way out of that. I think there was a better way I could have played that. Probably a better way to play that. I think I borked it at some point. I'm not sure at which turn I borked it, but I feel like there was a moment, you know? What's going on, Mason? How you doing? How you doing? No, anyways, Z-A-C-K is how I spell it. I had a whole thing that I was going to spell it Z-A-K for, was it? What the heck was it? Do I play? Going first. I guess we go far-fetched. It was, what was the, there was books. There was books. Animorphs? Was it Animorphs? Was that the one? That had a Zack character that spelled a Z-A-K? It was either Animorphs or, I barely read. I never read as a kid. Like, almost never. But, just play the meta Zachary. Stop. Stop. Cape is here. It's fine. I'm not going to use it. Oricorio's sneaky. That's pretty cool. So is Tapu Lele. I might just play Oricorio. Just, at least if there's 3 cards, they're less likely to red card me. Magic slab in this. No slab. Oh, that's a pretty good shout. We definitely could put a slab in here. I could see that being a thing. All right, Charmander, what are you doing here, buddy? This is where Mimikyu's in the active. You have an X speed. You get the Acerola going on, and then you X speed into Farfetch and hit for 40 and knock out Charmander before he's a Charizard, and you just win the game. But instead, I risked it, played a little bit risky. Yeah, especially because that's there. Okay. Is the cape even worth it? Probably not, to be honest. I guess there you just lead. You just lead with Mimikyu. Instead, we're just going to cry. Oh, it's discard energy char. Interesting to see that. I'm guessing they still just have the Zard, though, right? Sorry, I'm just debating how I want to play this. There's like so many ways to go. I guess I'll just cape. Keeps us out of range of another char hit. Keeps us out of range of a little cat hit. Hit for 40. Keep some pressure on. Probably just stoke Zard. Yeah, they're probably stoking. They probably do be stoking. Not stoking. Oh. Sabrina. I kind of want damage on Mimikyu. Now, if you're Stoke Zard, I cry. If you hit me for 30, I am in a great mood. I like that. I do, I do. Now the question is, do we stay in? Oh, we got another one. Another one. Do I stay in here? Probably do. I could retreat and hit for 40 though and just keep the pressure going, you know? Maybe I do just keep the pressure. Keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. Might have been a mistake. Because Mimikyu active, they hit me again. Like, that's also pretty darn good. Because, like, nothing's hitting me for 70 next turn. All right, we're not rolling. I could hit the bench. Probably should just take a point though, to be honest. X speed. X speed is cool. I'm just gonna take a point though. Maybe I should have left Mimikyu in the front. Mimikyu in the front might have invited damage, and then we could have done it again. Iceroll is the Uno reverse card equivalent to Pocket. Sheesh. Imagine a support card that transfers any status effects as well as damage. Yeah, that'd be good. That would be good. Some people like running that Char into one-shot 50 HP grass. That and Magikarp used to be a thing. I don't think it's a thing anymore, but Magikarp used to be a thing. This is like worst case scenario for us here. I do hate that a little bit. Because we didn't get knocked out by attack damage, so our Oricorio's not doing anything. And we're gonna get fully knocked out. Barring a cape. If a cape shows up, I would use a cape and not attack. Nah. Pretty bad for us. That's probably a wrap. Definitely played this poorly, for sure. There's a better way to play around that. I think we should have left Mimikyu in the active. I think that was the play. Instead of bringing the Farfetch back in, I think we should have left Mimikyu, like, knocked out the Char, left Mimikyu in the active spot. We would have invited more damage onto the Mimikyu, and we would be in a better position. Now our Mimikyu just goes down, and there's kind of nothing we could do about it. I'll do damage to Tapu Lele just because. Maybe they'll, like, misclick or something, but I think it's over. Because we're only doing 80 next turn. Oh, they fully healed. If I had a cape here, that would change the entire game. I would have just left the cape there. Because then we're doing huge damage. We're doing 100 damage, and then Oricorio follows up with 80. They probably still heal it off, but... let's just see if we draw anything worth bringing us back. Learning curve. Yeah, we got to play it a little bit to get used to it. I still don't think there's anything that can, especially we can't H-roll it here. I don't think there's anything in this deck that we can bring it back with. Guzma's nothing, Sabrina's nothing. All right, good game. Good game. Yeah, I think maybe instead of putting the Farfetch back in the front, we invite more damage onto the Mimikyu. Because in my head, if I'm playing against this deck, I'd be like, nah, there's no way he has both. They have both cards, right? There's no way they have both of them. Hey, Rod, thanks for the GG. Oh, let's see. Can I do this? Nope, too late. Tapu Lele's tanks. Yeah, Tapu Lele at 90 HP is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. 2 capes. Yeah, there's 2 capes here, I think, right? Yeah, we got 2 capes in here. All right. Mimikyu's here. Probably Darkrai. So I will... but we don't have Erase Rolla either. I'll still invite damage onto Darkrai for now. Would love some more late night streams, but these midday streams are perfect when I'm eating lunch. Yeah, that's kind of the gist. I'm like, I know there's like a lot of work from homers that watch too. There's the Ace Roller. Let's go. Let's go. Go ahead. Do some damage, Darkrai. I dare you. Put energy on it. I dare you. Double dog dare you even. Put some chip damage on there. You won't. Oh. It can be distracting watching stuff while trying to be productive. Yeah, 100%. Agree with that. I get distracted all the time, that's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, I'm going to play an Oricorio. I'm going to leave the Farfetch out of this for now. Although if I play more cards, they might be less likely to, like, red card me. We're going to need a Tapu Lele, though, at some point. I am said work from home viewer. Let's go. Yeah. You're going to be a full-on frog. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, what does Ace Roller do? It takes damage, 40 damage off of our Mimikyu and places it on our opponent. Top decking other Mimikyu would be pretty good. Cape. Cape is also pretty cool. Cape is also pretty cool. You gonna retreat in a Darkrai? They probably just retreat in a Darkrai. Would be my guess. Yeah. Smart. How did you like that Oricorio deck yesterday? That was fun. I didn't try it much more than what we played on stream. We put the Oricorio up here. And then we probably just cry. I think crying is the correct... crying is the correct answer to this deck. Mimikyu would have been cool to have you last turn. Not gonna lie, one turn ago would have been pretty good. I'm gonna hide the Tapu Lele. We have to Spiteful Dance here. You play Cyrus in this deck? Yeah, there's Cyrus in here. Can only play Giratina Darkrai. Too much brain power with Greninja in it. Yeah. I mean, if you can get to Greninja... Oh, you actually Water Shuriken me and we lose. Oh, there's that, huh? Yeah, Giratina Darkrai is so fun, man. Full health bird because of double chip. Yeah, probably should have done that. Yep, they probably had Cyrus, so it most likely didn't matter, but... I mean, it's Giratina Darkrai. It's just whatever. It's whatever. We're playing something fun into Giratina Darkrai, so... It is what it is, as they say. Guys, I have a whole list. I have a whole list of sounds for my soundboard that I just did not go get yet. Just so we're all on the same page. Let's see if I can do change like that so you guys can hear the browser. Mimikyu in the active. Play Oricorio on the bench. This is like a pretty big Tapu Lele moment because they're probably charging. They're probably charging a magnet. All right, let's see if you guys can hear these. I don't even know. We got life points. Wasn't very loud. That's like it's long though. That's like long, right? It's like pretty long. I might have to shorten it. You guys get it, right? Makes sense. It's just too long, I think. But that's okay. That comes down to me clipping it. Like when I clip it and rip it and put it in the Stream Deck, I'll make it shorter. This card is useless. Whoa, that's loud in my ears. I don't know if it's loud for you guys. That's super loud. There's just one at the end. I think it's this part.
This card is useless.
Yeah. I want to grab just that part at the very end.
Strategy. This card is useless.
I'm gonna grab just that part at the end. Sorry, that's loud. My bad. We'll go research. Cyrus is here. I have them. I have them all listed. I just have to go and actually get them. Download them and put them on Stream Deck so we can hit the button. Just found if you Lima Bean your active Mon with no bench, you just straight up lose. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we've experimented with Koga back in the day. Koga plus Wheezing is a similar situation. Similar situation. I think we beat this deck, by the way. Yeah, Kaiba saying you're a third-rate duelist with a second-rate deck. I was looking for some Kaiba stuff. I didn't find a ton. There was one of those just random Yu-Gi-Oh sounds. I also have look with your special eyes.
Your
Quality contact.
No, wait.
I'm such a fool.
No.
My brand.
That's the look with your special eyes. Oh, you're just doing 100 damage? That's cool. That means we probably lose. Because you got rid of your energy on your boy, right? Oricorio hits for 80. That's nice, but kind of hate all of that. Wait, no, get them out of pocket sayings James says from Team Rocket. Oh, I didn't even look at any Pokemon stuff. I have a list. I want to go find Pokemon sounds and Dragon Ball Z sounds yet. I only went through finding like Yu-Gi-Oh sounds at the moment. I definitely have to go through the whole list. We could bring this guy back in. I think maybe it do be like that. I'm gonna bring him back in. Maybe that wasn't the play here. But now I get to hit for 80 and you're kind of stuck. You do be kind of stuck with it. You're not a threat without energy. That's true, but also non-EX. That was my thought. But I'm not sure. What's the point of Farfetch if you never play it? So the Farfetch is for like kind of starting the game. The Farfetch is kind of already gone. Like right here, we're going to be able to do 40 to the Giratina for this exact moment. You're going to bellow. I don't care about that. You have to place energy or bellow one turn yet. I'm going to go... We got Mimikyu. We got Farfetch right now. I can knock him out, which is definitely an option, but then I'm risking... It's getting risky for the Bisky if we do that. You know what I'm saying? Versus Tapu Lele lets me smack this Snorlax for a lot of damage. And I think that's the play. Maybe go like this. Because this Giratina needs to... I mean, I guess they can just play an energy and retreat, and now we're stuck in the same spot. And I don't get to knock him out, huh? Oh, maybe I should have just knocked him out. I probably should have just knocked him out. It's too late now. Probably should have just knocked them out. I had a whole strat, and then they threw me off by asking about the far-fetched. I should have just knocked them out. Yeah, because now like they just retreat this thing. They place energy. If they're smart, they lightning energy and retreat this thing. I gave them like another chance to get this thing out of here instead of taking 2 points, which is what we need to win. We'll see. I mean, if they're not smart, they just they place energy on Snorlax and they charge up. Oh, Jesus MD, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you. Yeah, here we go. And do you have berry? They have another berry. Oh, we are burying. I feel pretty buried right now. Second berry, by the way. Second berry. 2 berries. All right, we're good though. They have no energy. They have no energy at all. Hey, Bazingchu, what's going on? You gonna be participating in any tourneys? Nah, probably not. Hey, Titanium, what's going on? How you doing? Probably no tournaments. They're kind of like they're a lot of like coordination and scheduling, which are 2 things that I'm not great at. Oh, I'm gonna play Tapu Lele. And then I can stack Mimikyu. And now we knock this thing out. And now we just kind of have to see. We kind of have to see what they want to do with it. Komala. I mean, I guess this thing stays alive for a while. I've done a smaller, like 25-person 20, and it wasn't terrible. All right, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly just like, I kind of try to keep most of my stream stuff like during the week, and like the tournaments are a lot of times on the weekends, but we'll see. I got a free weekend coming up, but it's just, it's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of coordination. They're doing a lot of thinking over here on Concede Turn 1. Concede Turn 1 is thinking a lot. They are. I'm not even sure what the next play for me is, to be honest. But oh boy, are they thinking about it. Probably just retreating to Mimikyu. Have you played this person before? I feel like I have. There are a lot of names that have like Concede though. Sabrina and Mimi, probably. That's probably the play. I got to see what we can draw here. I'm just kind of waiting to see what they want to do. They're going to run out of time at this point. I mean, if they don't play energy, we're in a great spot. All right, you're going to put Kamala asleep. That almost makes you want to leave it there, but... No, they're awake. Okay. All right, you're doing 70 to me. I kind of hate that. You're right, Sabrina's probably the play. What are you bringing in here? Snorlax? Man, so many decisions to be made. Do you run Lima? You probably Lima though, don't you think? My worry here would be Lima. Lima though, Lima. Ilima. The lima bean. However you say that. Easy Mimikyu. Yeah, but I mean, if they have a lima bean, dude, we're so dead. That's the problem. We'll do it. I'm gonna do it. But if they have got a Lima Bean, we're cooked. Lima Beans are good. Yeah, it's Ilima. Ilima or a llama. A llama? It could be a llama. Could be a llama too. Could be a llama too. For sure. Yeah, there it is. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. It's almost as if I've played this game before, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. Especially when you see Snorlax Kamala like a llama. The llama's here, you know? When you see Snorlax plus the Kamala, it's got to be llama, you know? Nobody else has any idea what I'm talking about. It's just gibberish. But you guys know what I meant, right? Nobody has any, like, nobody has a clue what I'm saying, but it makes perfect sense. Why don't you kill the Giratina with Tapu Lele? Because Tapu Lele only does damage to Pokemon that have energy on them. And the Giratina didn't have any energy on him. The real ones know, though. That's what it's just a bunch of gibberish. But yeah, no, I mean, that was it. They had the llama, you know? When they got the llama, there's nothing you could do. Llama's too good. Ooh, water. I haven't seen water in a minute, unless it's just... Oh, no, I have seen this deck. I've seen this deck. I've seen this deck. Yeah, they intentionally kept all the energy off of him. No, the play there was to Tapu Lele. The play there was to Tapu Lele and hit the Komala on the bench. That was the play. Because Tapu Lele was the only thing that survived everything that could have happened that turn. I'm not attacking this turn anyways, so it's pretty fine to do that. I can play an energy here. I can Pokeball. Far-fetched. I guess I don't really want to play Far-fetched if I'm honest with you, but I'll play it. Cape is also great. Probably Guzma next turn and knock out the Buizel, assuming there's no Floatzel action. Is Floatzel 1 energy? Or I think Floatzel's 2 energy. My brain could be broken, but I kind of think Floatzel is 2 energy. 1? It is 1? It does more if there's damage on me, though. Right? 1? Okay. It does more damage if there's damage already on me, though. So they might want to try to not do that. They have to be scared, though. Everything they have on their bench right now has the right amount of HP for me to knock them out. Yeah. Now I'm just going to take 50. Which is pretty good. This is a cool combination. I like this. I like this set they're running over here. This is neat. I dig it. Guzma is irrelevant at the moment. I will research. Other Mimikyu. We'll play other... Oh, but see, if I play other Mimikyu, I can't play... Oricorio. Nah, I still think I do. I think we take points here. If they have Buizel, so be it. So Buiz it, you know? I'm gonna take 50 damage, and I'm gonna apply damage to bench Mimikyu. Damage all around, so Acerola showing up would be pretty good. Acerola would be good. X speed would be excellent. A little scared. I'm a little bit afraid. Cyrus. Sure. I don't really mind that at all. Not gonna lie. Do not mind that at all. Sabrina. Sabrina for Frog? Or do we just take Buizel with Guzma? Frog feels scarier than a Buizel. I'm gonna just say it like that. Take Buiz, you think? Sabrina for Frog. Chat is so split. You guys are so split right now. I mean, frog can't attack, because if it goes big frog, it's 2 energy, right? Big frog is 2 energy. I'm so torn. All right, well, either way, we got to do this. Let's start here. Let's start with the basics. Now, do we Sabrina or do we Guzma? I'm gonna Guzma, because we can Sabrina might do things later. That's my thought. Sabrina might do things later. That's my thought. This is still just taking out a Weasel. We take out all their energy. I'll do all this damage to Mimikyu. So now our Acerola is rolling. You know, we're Acerola-ing all over the place. Big Frog is scary, but it's 2 energy. So it can't attack me. It means it can't knock me out, which means I'm doing more damage again. Rare Candy. It is going Big Frog. So maybe decision incorrect, but who knows? Who knows? Ah, yeah, you're right. I should have chipped it the other way. Okay. I still think we're fine, but that's a good shout. Should have sent it the other way. Red card. That's actually great. Bring me an Acerola, please. Pokeball, Sabrina. Whoa. Nope, Tapu Lele. All right, Pokeball. Well, now we're scared and alone. We went from being very confident to being scared and alone. For sure. $60. I'll hit Farfetch'd. That's like the least mon that I care about the most. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I was in the game, you know. Hey there, I rerolled my account. I got my first 10 packs, Crown Dialga, Immersive Palkia, Rainbow. You got all that in your first 10 packs. That's crazy. Keep that. Oh my gosh, keep that. Yeah, that sounds like a very lucky roll. I would definitely keep that. Oh yeah, we got flute salad. Opponent concedes. They concede. That's rude. Actually rude. Good game. Good game. So the mistake we made there was not to... the mistake there was not anything except for doing the damage onto our Mimikyu. Because we gave them a point that we did not need to give them. Didn't want to die to bird. Oh, man. What am I going to do with 3 Palkias? I mean... use them. We're learning. We are for sure. Yeah, that was just... I mean, that was mostly just focus up because there's a Greninja probably happening on the other side of the field. I mean, we kind of said it from day one. Was like, do we knock out and get rid of the Greninja? Do we wait for a Weasel to happen? I think either way we would have been okay, though. Honestly, with the way that game was going... I think we would have been better. What's the win rate looking like now? Bad. It's bad. We don't even want to talk about it. Don't even want to talk about it. All right, what are we playing against? Dark. So Dark Cry. Cry means Mimikyu. That's what that means. Undefeated. Yeah, for the last 2 games, we have a 100% win rate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Any believers in chat? Oh, it's a Zubat. Interesting. Weak to dark. Yeah. I'm pretty scared of it. Win rate? What win rate? It's more like a lose rate. You know? I think it's like 49% or 48%, something like that. I lost a bunch yesterday though for this season. All right, just give me the Acerola right now, please. Okay. That's pretty much not at all what I was looking for. That's pretty much not at all what I wanted to see. Now I kind of have decisions to make. If I'm honest with you, I could put energy here, but like Big Bat's right around the corner, you know. I don't know what kind of cards you're running, but I feel like losing an energy to Big Bat is bad. Ugh, I'm scared. Scared and alone. Surprised you didn't play Fetch for early game. So it's such a tough call between Fetch and Mimikyu, because Fetch is great for that like 40-40-40. Honestly, I saw Dark Energy. Yeah, that's probably GG's. I saw Dark Energy, and in my brain, I'm thinking Giratina Darkrai. And in a Giratina Darkrai situation, getting the 20 chip off of the Darkrai Energy is what I was going for. But I didn't anticipate Crobat. Crobat's just in a great position here to just wreck shop, to be honest. Crobat is pretty much in a position here to just destroy our entire careers. Like, what do I even do? I mean, I can revenge KO, but it doesn't really do much for me, right? It's pretty much GG's, I think. Because I could put a cape on, but then you're just, I'm at, what, 90? You hit me for 30, and then darkness takes me out. So, probably over. Yeah, Farfetch would have definitely kept some more pressure on. But in my brain, we were playing Darkrai, not bad. Yeah, they had a pretty good draw. That's true. That is also true. Yeah, Ace rolls way too late. All right. Oh. Sad. Big sad. Win rate. All right, we'll take a peek at the win rate. But you guys can't judge me because I'm playing some crazy stuff, all right? 45%, that's so bad. All right, we peaked. We're out. It's so bad. Guys, I'm gonna have to, you guys are gonna make me play Giratina Darkrai off stream. Don't be like that, chat. Don't be like that. Don't make me play Giratina Darkrai off stream to bring that back up. It's so bad. Tapu Lele enough active is no good. We're going first at least, so they get energy, so we can at least do 20 damage somewhere. Gibble. Giblin. Pokeball's great. We can run the Garchomp deck. I built the Garchomp deck. You guys know how I feel about the Garchomp deck. It's pretty good too. Not as good as it was last season, I don't think, but still pretty okay. Mimikyu's here. Other more different Mimikyu's here. Or Corio's here. Let's just get them all. Let's just get them all on the board. Better win rate than Madrid and Barca last season. Listen. All right. You're as bad. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I don't have anything for you. Somebody ban him. Get him out. Ugh. At least we're hitting for damage here. Research again. Pokeball into research again. Give me something worth drawing, please. Anything. The whole engine of this deck is supposed to be Mimikyu with Acerola, and I feel like I have not seen that card yet. That's what it feels like to me. I don't know why that is a thing. But like, we finally have Mimikyus. Just give me the cards to like make this do things. Oh. I'm a Juve fan, so I'm suffering too. That's all right. Oh man. The final Dragon Ball Daima dub episodes come out tomorrow, FYI. Ooh, I get to rewatch that. I'll definitely be rewatching that. We're rolling in the dough. Energy on Mimikyu. Probably just hit with Tapu Lele. I mean, what else do we do here, right? Ace to win his protection the way we haven't seen her. I know. Finally she shows up. Yeah, I might have to rewatch Daima if that's the case, if all the dubs are out. What have I been watching? What was I just watching? I was just watching something. Let's roll okay. We X speed for sure. We X speed, we take points here. Surprisingly, we do damage to ourselves. Although, if it's Fossil Boy, we're just cooked. Maybe the play is to actually Lele Skull Fossil. That might have actually been the move. So I'm gonna do this damage to myself. Because I have a cape on, and this guy comes in and does 50. I've been putting on was it the Yu-Gi-Oh 24/7 live stream as like background noise while I sleep and do other things. There's like a 24-hour Yu-Gi-Oh live stream that's just playing all the time. Okay, you're doing 50. I'm pretty with that, you know. Other more different cape. I love that. Because now we do one of these. The motion is actually happening here. I like that. And plant energy on this back one. Knock this thing out. And I can take damage on the Mimikyu in the back. Look at this motion. It's actually happening in front of me. Crazy. Whew. And now this thing becomes a full Garchomp just to ensure that we have the most difficult time possible winning a game. Has to be Rare Candy into Big Chomp. That's what I'm seeing here. Has to be. If they don't have it, I'll be shocked. Wow, they don't have it. Okay. Big surprise, big surprise. Fully expected to be taken on a Chomp there. That deck's pretty scary for this deck because of Fossil Boy only taking 1 energy. And that is pretty bad for us. Yeah, here's the deck. What's the rank? Ultra 4. We're an Ultra 4 at the moment. So we clip this and title it Mimikyu Destroys the Garchomp Meta. I like it. I like where your head's at. I like where your head's at. Not a terrible start. Let's see what they do here. Big Shark loses the dead mouse. Oh, man. Research. I kind of like the way this is lining up here. A little sad they're getting energy first. Makes me wish I had a Tapu Lele in the active, but it's okay. Time is it? Dang, we got time. Got time to switch up the deck though. Darkrai gets some energy. Giratina's charging up. Dawn will ruin our day in this deck that they're battling right now. Let's say charge the bench. You bellow on the bench. Okay. I respect it. It's actually better for me, I think. We'll research. Sabrina, another Rolla. Cool. Farf is here. Farf could prevent Sabrina things from happening that I don't like, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Other Mimikyu would be way better if I could pull that. What's next on the docket? I have, I got two options. Which would you guys want to see? We have Crabominable Greninja or a Garchomp deck. Red card. Every time. See, that's what I'm saying. This deck is just, it has too many options, right? It's just too many options. We did get our Ace Roller back, so that's good. Chompy? All right, we'll go Chompy. You guys know how I feel about Chompy. I don't know if he's good anymore, but with Lax and Rare Candy, they're like, we got options there for sure. We're doing big damage here, but the way they're building this up, it has to be Leaf, right? Has to be. Give me other Mimikyu. It's not the Mimikyu. Giratina Darkrai, please, I know. I'm kind of just assuming... We have Cyrus, so that's like a point, at least. But just the way that they're building up, it feels like Leaf has to happen here. Almost guaranteed. Just got my Black Bolt and White Flare ATB pre-order. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. The only pre-order I care about right now is my Switch 2, baby. I'm pretty stoked. We're going to be playing some Switch 2 games for sure. Potion up. That does put you over 60. I understand. I understand your plan here. I do. You're going to chip me. Chip me some more. This is actually the point where we leave this Giratina just parked right here, I think. Let's see what we pull. Farfetch'd. Okay. What do you want to do to me? Do I... Oricorio? Do I... hit for damage? I have 40 on this Mimikyu, which is like kind of the breaking point at which things happen. I'm not knocking out Giratina. Sorry, my brain is just braining. I'm just not sure which the correct play is here. I think we have to hit Giratina one more time. Probably Tapu, we can't retreat this turn. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't knock this thing out with Cyrus in the future if I don't get more damage on it. That's my main concern here. I think I have to hit this thing first. And maybe... I probably didn't even need it to be Farfetch'd. It probably could have just been Oricorio. But now, even if Pokemon Center Lady this, we're fine. And now next turn, I get into Lele. The music's hyping this battle up so much. It's so good. Streets of Rabanasta. Rabanaster? Rabanaster? I don't know how to say it. I'm Von Ronsenberg from Dalmasca. I can still hear that quest in my head. You guys know what I'm talking about. Is it Ron? Ron Von... What's his name? There's the Leaf. I knew Leaf was happening. So now this thing is just... We just leave it there until Cyrus needs to happen. How much damage can we get to this Darkrai is the real question. We need an Acerola to show up. We do. Rocky Helmet. We have Guzma for that. Yeah. Alright, Oricorio comes in. Pokeball. Deck thinning is deck winning. Into other Tapu Lele. I can Guzma, might as well. We really need the Acerola to show up. I could bring that thing back in and then Lele. That was actually the play. We might do that next turn. now that one of their leaves are gone. We Spiteful Dance here for the big 80, and now 60 knocks this out. So Lele KOs this thing. So I think we Cyrus this in, and then we use Lele to knock the Darkrai out on the bench. Let's see where this energy goes, though. This energy going here is very scary. If they, we got to see how they play the energy. If they don't play energy on this guy, we're set. But I don't know. It's a Giratina Darkrai player. Some of them are, yeah, very not smart, which is what this person is. That's toxic. That's toxic. I did not mean it. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. But also, they made the wrong play. All right, that's enough of that. What are you doing here, buddy? What are you planning? Rocky Helmet? Don't care about that. You're going to the bench, my friend. I do not care about that at all. Unsub. Stop. I mean, they didn't need the extra damage. 80 damage knocks me out. Why chip me there? The energy had to go here. They just put the energy in the wrong spot. I think barring a second leaf, which don't get me wrong, they could definitely have a second leaf. I think we win now. Because I Cyrus this thing, right? We bring him in here. He do be stuck. This Giratina is stuck right where he's located. I'll play other Tapu in case Sabrina happens. I don't need to play Oricorio here. We Tapu Lele, and we knock this thing out. In the back. Boom. No Rocky Helmet damage because they're not in the active. And now, second leaf. Second leaf is the only thing that saves them here. Which they could have it. They could run 2 leaves. The Giratina Darkrai seems to have every card they ever need always. At any moment. So, second leaf could happen. But without second leaf, this game is over. I think. Because even we have to play an Ace Roller. There's only 2 and 4. 2 and 5 for Ace Roller. Oh, 1 and 5. Never mind. Maybe not. All right, maybe Pokemon Center Lady does some things for them. Pokemon Center Lady doesn't, though, because it would have to be Pokemon Center Lady and Potion to get away from Mimikyu. I think that's Jeej. That's a good game there. That felt like a good game to end on with this deck, and then we can swap over to... We'll try the Chomping. We'll try Sir Chompington. We will try Sir Chompington. I don't think... I don't think they have a way out of this. They're very upset. I could tell. Feels like Giratina Darkrai phone across the room. That's what it feels like. Oh. Guzma. Also don't care about that. They just want to play all their cards. Giant Cape. Alright, now we just retreat. Into Mimikyu. Charge him up. Yeah. Yep. They just waited to concede because they didn't want me to get to attack, but we outplayed him with an arguably much worse deck. I will take it. Thank you, Giratina Darkrai. Thank you for being you. You know? Can I show the deck? Yeah, here's the deck list. I'll show you that deck while we get set up for some Garchomp games. And I have a feeling these Garchomp games are not going to go that well, but that's okay. We've got new deck 11. Let me view cards and take a screenshot. I'll get my screenshot action going a while. I wonder if it changes on the fly. It's like right now the screenshot is up. What if I just change it on the fly? It's risky bisky because what if I grab the wrong screenshot? Who knows what you guys are going to see? Nope, that's the right one. It did change on the fly, by the way. New deck 11. Best deck ever. Best deck ever, by the way. Is this that comp or just fun? Mostly fun. It's a little competitive, though. I mean, we just beat Giratina Darkrai. And I don't think we had a particularly excellent draw, you know? You played much Carnivine Arceus Crobat, loving it this season. I like that deck, but the deck that I run instead is actually Arceus Crobat with Darkrai instead of Arceus Crobat Carnivine, and then I only run Dark. That gives your bat an opportunity to attack. There's positives and negatives to both sides, though. Both good, both pretty good decks. The Chomp is back. I don't know if the Chomp is good, but the Chomp is back. And this thing's Tapu Leleing, which this deck hates to see Tapu Lele. Literally, it's always whenever I switch decks, the first deck I play against is like the worst possible matchup. Snorlax Garchomp? It is Snorlax Garchomp, yeah. Yeah, this deck's a monster. We're playing against another absolutely monster deck. I'm gonna charge up. You gotta see what the energy looks like here. Cynthia is arriving. Energy's lined up, but this is the problem. Now, Snorlax is out here, and the energies are lining up. So what do? Do we play energy on Snorlax? Do we play energy on... We don't have an Illima yet. There is an Illima in this deck. There's two. Only one Illima. We might need a second one. We might need a second Illima in this deck. I don't know what we would take out. But the problem is Tapu Lele doesn't care that we're on the bench. You know what I mean? And Tapu Lele's not even going to do damage to Snorlax, and we have no way to get him out. So this is like, it's kind of all bad, if I'm honest with you. This is where like Farfetch would be like, it's a Farfetch, 1 retreat cost, you know? Like we drop both Snorlaxes and berries, bring in Farfetch and X-Speed, and the deck is just more agile, but you don't have time to like get to the right energy. So it's like trade-offs. Oh, that's so much better. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I don't know why you would do that. Never once would I ever do that. Berry's beautiful, but now we're back to the situation where do I attack with the berry or do I get the Garchomp set? Hate that. Hate that so much. You guys know I don't trust the energy at all, so we play it there. Next turn we potentially berry. I can Giant Cape to stay out of range of one Giratina Smack in case they want to be cheeky with it. This feels like we're back to the previous season. We're back to season 1. We're back to season 1. No rare candy showing up at all, by the way. Cyrus, I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Oh, I hate everything about this. Yeah, you just win, huh? Yep. Should have just put that cape right on Chomp. Cape belongs right on the Chomp. Didn't even think about a Cyrus, to be honest. Did not even consider Cyrus being a real thing. Pokeball is dead card. Yeah, they always give you a dead card at like the worst moment. They really do. I think it's just Jover now. Oops, that's the wrong one. We're sleeping. No way to wake up on this one, so. Should have definitely just put the cape on the Chomp and then maybe put that energy on Gibble instead. And then if they want to do Giratina things, like who cares? Pokemon Center Lady, very cool for you. Very nice and cute. Second berry would be nice. 40 even puts them out of range of not getting hit by our little guy. Cynthia. Terrible card for us. Energize here. And then believe in rare candy. 2 and 7. 2 and 7 to win the game is like not unreasonable at all, by the way. And don't get me wrong, it's not good. But it's not, you know, they just pulled rare candy. Look at that. Oh, they just win now. You son, dude. I hate Giratina so much. It really just ruins this game. It really does. Yeah. All right, one misplay. One misplay. Let the lax go down there. We're learning, we're learning. Had a long thought about that thanks ping, by the way. Long thought. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Do we drop for like another Ilima? I almost feel like we either need to get another Ilima in this deck or get rid of a Snorlax and bring in an X-Speed. Snorlax just lasts so much longer than Farfetch though. So like on the games where the energy is really bad, the Lax can kind of keep you around for a lot longer than a Farfetch would. But with a Farfetch, they're all single retreat cost, which is pretty huge. And we're running, again, same deck. Is this the same person? We do one-shot a Tapu Lele. And if we get Garchomp, we also one-shot a Giratina, to be fair. Same username? Is it really? Dang. Literal same deck. We're trying to pair the Dragon Chomp with Toucannon. That's not a bad pairing. I kind of like that, yeah. You get the X speed ability. There's a lot of Pokemon in that deck, because that's what I was running into. Anytime I run 2 stage 2s, even with Rare Candy, I was having a lot of like extra Pokemon issues, you know? Like trying to get to the right one. But, or just like one line of Toucannon is also cool. You do 2 lines of Toucannon. What do you do 2 lines of Toucannon and 1 line of Garchomp? I don't know if that's correct either. Water, of course it is. Because why wouldn't it be? Makes me not even want to play energy. What if we do that? What's the consequences here? I mean, Tapu Lele, they're not doing damage next turn. That's like a weird thing to try. I mean, we one-shot a Tapu Lele when we evolve. Did we just do that? It's so strange. It's such a strange vibe. Can't evolve yet, right? No. Real weird. I've never thought of to do that ever, I guess. On the first turn, like, I don't know. There's Rare Candy, again. Gabite's here. Our energies are not correct. Although now, because they didn't have a reason to play energy on Tapu Lele, their Giratina is already cracked out of his mind. So now we probably lose anyways, but... The upside is start shearing the Toucannons if you get the Chomp early. That's true, yeah. And that's why I used to play this. I used to play this deck with Meowth, which is another crazy sentence, but that's how we used to do it. Probably just lose here because Giratina just wipes us out. Now we're into Snorlax with no energy. I mean, what's the play there? Retreat. And he Cyruses me. Tough one. This deck is just superior. The fact that we ran into it twice is miserable. Let me guess. Rare Candy Greninja next turn so that I don't live one of these either. That's what I anticipate. Gibble Pokeball. Pokeball's what other lacks? Yeah, okay. Probably should have just stacked the bench and crossed our fingers for Lima. Mars is kind of fine. We didn't have what we wanted anyways. Cynthia's here. Professor's research is great. Living 1. Rare candy. We're not using Cynthia. Our energies are incorrect. Barry's here. Lima's also here, though. Too late, right? Too late to apologize. This does give us potentially one more turn with this Snorlax. I can't bury because I researched. Fighting energy's terrible. So let's go like this. Now watch, the energies will be crisscross applesauce for next turn to ensure our loss. Yeah, and now they just have Frog. Frog just wins them the game pretty much. It's not completely over, but it's pretty over. It means I have to retreat. I have to spend extra money to retreat Gibble, which means our Snorlax isn't getting an attack off. You know? We'll see. No Garchomp, dude. No Garchomp, by the way. And the energies are just the worst. So, like, Lima's here. The fact that he top decked Frog at the perfect moment is terrible. I don't have a second Lima to get this out, so it's just over. Just over. Just over. I think a second Ilima. Ilima 2, maybe. In this one. I guess I'll wait a second before I hit start next game so that maybe we don't get the same guy over again or same person over again. You know what we could do while we wait for that person to be somewhere else? We can change up the deck. We can go like that. We got no Chomp over here. There's no Chomp left. Oh, we have Cynthia though, right? Isn't there Cynthia? Yeah, there she is. Do that. I don't really like that one. This one, to be honest. It's just too much. All right, it's just too much. Let's go like that. Edit. Is there something I can drop here for another Ilima? Probably a Cynthia. Could also be a communication. Cape, we need at least one. Honestly, a second Cape wouldn't be terrible too. I'm tempted to drop a Cynthia for another Ilima. Cynthia is like, by the time we get to it, although it's so good to do 150 damage. We'll just leave it as is. Leave it as is. New deck 11. I don't have a name though. Chubby Chompington. Chubby Chompington. I like that. Save. Alliteration is good. Oh. What pack is Leafin? I'm considering adding her to my Lunatina deck. That is a good question. Pokemon Zone. I kind of forget. Search. Leaf. Search. Leaf. Try again. Leaf Trainer is from the Mew pack. The Mew pack in Mythical Island. Ralts. Ralts is here. We do 60 damage, don't we? Yeah. The energy's line. We're in an okay position. My turn. There's Barry. Don't care about that. Pokeball. Of course, the energies do not align. Other Gibble is here. I'll research. Into Snorlax. And other Gibble. I like both of those on the field. I'll hit for 20. Here's another one where, like, Farfetch'd, man. We have the XPs in here. Get the XPs going and do a Farfetch. Hit for 40. Also very strong. Do you have a decent Gengar deck built you could show? Yeah, I have a pretty good one. It's okay. It's not the best. But I could share it with you. Maybe you could tweak it a little bit, make it better. Rare candy. You're straight into Gallade already. Yeah. Oh, we're not meant to win this one, huh? We're just straight up not meant to win this one. We're not Cynthia. We're not Barry. So we're research. Garchomp is beautiful. Evolve the bench. Energy. Just expect Gibble to go down, hit for 20, puts this thing in range of Cynthia. Honestly, one turn that we had to shimmy and rotate energy, I don't hate that. Pokeball's fine. I don't really care what you're building. Yep, don't care. Gallade's going down for 2 points. Love that for me. I haven't seen much Gallade. I think it just doesn't have enough juice, you know? I mean, 2 energy into the current rare candy situation is great. But you need they need a lot of energy going on to do the damage. You know, it's one of those where I hit the shear button like before I really had a plan for what I was going to shear, if I'm honest with you. Happens to me a lot. They probably scoop here. Man, Garchomp is still fun. I know that I understand the energies are wild, but Garchomp is still fun. It makes me want to a little bit switch to Farfetch'd. Now, I might build a second Garchomp deck. Maybe tomorrow is Garchomp day. Tomorrow might just be Garchomp day. Yeah, good game. Tomorrow might just be Garchomp day, and I'm going to try one with this Snorlax and then one with the Farfetch and X speeds and just see which one I like better. Surprise is working. It's pretty good. I mean, Garchomp is strong. It's just you have to worry about the energies, you know? It's like just one more way to lose, really, if your energies just fail you. Somebody wanted to see Gengar. This is the Gengar deck that I have right now. Again, I'm not sure that it's the best, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. The biggest issue is just not enough damage, you know? Just not enough damage done. But preventing support is pretty cool. What about a Vikavolt deck? I do not have a Vikavolt deck at the moment. What does Vikavolt even look like? I know he has synergy. Vikavolt. I know he has synergy with the whatchamacallit card. You know, specifically the one I'm talking about. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. That's pretty cool too. It is 2 energy though, which makes it a little tough. 2 energy is a little tough. JP, thanks for the heart. Nice try, nice try. Lima's definitely gonna happen. This is terrifying, man. How do we beat this? I guess I have to play Giratina Darkrai. Maybe we just pick a Giratina Darkrai day, and that's just what we do. Water. So we do go energy on Lax right now. We'll drop the big boy down. That's fine. Preventing item use is like pretty valuable, but then it still just comes down to who gets their rare candy first, you know? Like if they get their rare candy first, game over. If we get our rare candy first, game over. Which at least gives you 50-50% win rate, like 50-50 win rate right off the rip. That's kind of cool. Unless you're playing Giratina Darkrai, which needs no items and no support and no anything, that just wins games. Unless you're playing against that, then there's nothing you could do. But Broken Space Bellow. Water energy. If they dawn, I cry. I guess I should have put the cape on. An all-star player might have put a cape on, but kind of wanted to save the cape for the Chompington. You don't have Dawn. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Not even a little bit. Guy, we never opened a pack for your Prime sub, by the way. Definitely got to do that. Do I have the second berry? That is what they're questioning. Mars to try and get rid of my berry. Fair enough. But now what if you gave me a berry? You have no idea. You didn't, but what if you did? You know? Oh, for a second I thought they had Dawn anyways. I'm like, no, if you had Dawn, then why did it even matter? Oh, why did it even matter? Yeah. I mean, I think I will. Oh, I should have communicated that. My thought was I was preventing Sabrina, which is still valid. That's still a valid thought to have. My thought was prevent Sabrina, but I could have communicated that. They definitely have Sabrina. They always have it. They always have whatever card they need at this very moment. That's what Guillotine Darkrai has. Whatever is the specific card that would wreck you the most, that's what the Guillotine Darkrai player has in their hand at that very moment. You can chip, you can hit. That's fine. I don't care. We did use our Lima Beam, so we are kind of stuck out there. Is there a Guzma in this deck? I don't think so, is there? No, no Guzma here. Rocky Helmet's going to make me sad a little without a cape. Cynthia, research every time. Berry, Chomp. I'm not going to communicate this yet. What's left? It could be other Chomp, other Gibble. I'm going to go like this and end. Because we get knocked out. And if it's fighting, I can bury the Darkrai and then set up the Chomp. Yeah, I don't really care about your potion, to be honest with you. Potion all you like, potion all you want. Red card. I didn't want any of those cards anyways. Chomp, Research, Cynthia. No berry anymore. Haven't seen a rare candy in a minute, by the way. There are 2 in there. They're thinking long and hard about this. If they're smart, they don't attack here, which is probably what they're going to do. Sabrina. Ooh. Okay. Not having berry makes me very sad. Using our Lima Bean already is also saddening. Because now they Cyrus this and win the game. That's where their brain is at. There's the rare candy, which is huge. Fighting energy, no follow-up. So we definitely do this. I've seen a lot more red cards this season. Oh yeah, I mean it makes sense, right? It makes sense because of the. Can I guess I put this down? I guess I put this down. It makes sense because of rare candy. You need more cards to make rare candy happen. Now they Sabrina again. I can put the Gibble in. We still just lose it to Darkrai. That's the problem. Or sorry, to Giratina. Without a cape, we still just lose. And even with a cape, we still just lose. No matter what, we still just lose this. No matter how you spin it, we still are losing this game. Because they have 20 and 130. And that is enough to knock out any Garchomp. And then they have Rocky Helmet. It all just adds up. The math is mathing for them perfectly. We have no Guzma in this deck, so it's just Jover. There's Dark Prism. We have to go Chomp here. And the only way we're still even alive is if Energy's the line for second Chomp. And they don't. So that's pretty much GG. Right? It's pretty much over. I think. Yeah, I mean, I could shear next turn, but Chomp EX instead of the regular. I mean, if I ran Chomp EX, it would be a different deck. I don't think I would even run Snorlax in a Chomp EX situation. Even if I shear for Cape, I don't think it matters. Fighting, yeah, and then they just give me the wrong energy. So it was like I can shear for Cape here. Let's just see if it happens. It doesn't matter, but I don't mind wasting their time. They're using Giratina Darkrai. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We didn't get it. We didn't get it anyways. We did not get it anyways. Sad. Doesn't even matter with Darkrai. Well, no, I would throw a Cape on and then not attack. Well, I wouldn't be able. I'm not able to attack. So the best we could have gone through there is a draw, I think. Oh, guy, let's open your pack real quick. It's a freebie, so let's do it. Appreciate your Prime sub. Got those Bezos buckaroonies, you know. If the game ever loads and allows me to open a pack, I will try. We're still missing a Passimian. I do not have Passimian EX. It'd be cool to build a deck around it. I don't know that it's very good. Yeah. Nada. A whole lot of nada, you know? Despise Darkrai. It's just too good, you know? Just too good. Versus ranked. Just got the Great Ball 4, but getting destroyed by Rare Candy all season. Rare Candy is one thing. Giratina Darkrai is worse, in my opinion. I mean, there are definitely some games where it's like they're turn 1 into their Zard and they're stoking, and you're like, wow, this game is over. But Giratina Darkrai is like just infinitely more frustrating just because they always have the cards that they need, you know? They just always have it. Just always have exactly what they're looking for. Here's a Rare Candy situation we have going on. Just as I said that, this is where Rare Candy comes in and absolutely torches us. Watch this first turn red card because that's how people are. The statistically terrible red card that they're about to use on us to get rid of our Rare Candy Chomp. See if our energies line up. Again, man, Farfetch instead of Snorlax, and then drop the Illima and bring in X speed, and it just feels so much more nimble. Nimble and quick, you know? It's Litten. It's Litten. Energies are aligning. Absolutely lined up. So Unfortunately, I can't shear because I want all of this to stick around. But that's okay. Teb Goat, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. So the game's got a vendetta on me, especially with Darkrai Giratina decks. Yeah. Best time I had against Darkrai Giratina was with a turn 2 solo Pidgeot. It was amazing. That sounds pretty good. Okay, you're just a full on everything, huh? Pretty good for you. Firefang is terrible for us. And this flip doesn't even matter. We need Sabrina right now. Do we think there's Sabrina in this deck? Barry's here. Yeah, see, again, Farfetch is at least doing something here. Man. I mean, I'll hit, but like, for why, right? Bear Candy, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean... They drew exactly what they needed. So, like, what else are you going to do? But this happens way less frequently than Giratina Darkrai, because Giratina Darkrai is just like, you already have Giratina Darkrai. You don't need to do anything. Like, the scenario we're seeing here is definitely a bad one, but this at least was like, took some luck to happen for them. Versus Giratina Darkrai is just, you don't need any luck. There's no luck involved. Every single game, you've got your cards that are already ready to go, because they're just basic. You just drop them down, you know. We can take a run. How much time do we have? Well, I got like 2 minutes. Let's take at least 1 or 2 runs at the I'll save it for tomorrow. We'll do a couple more Chubby Chompington. And then I got a Greninja deck tomorrow with some Crabrawler. Have you thought about using the Snorlax with 150 HP? Yeah, definitely. I've considered it. I don't have a real strong reason to go in either direction. 100 damage doesn't even feel that impactful, other than maybe in scenarios where they have... what the heck's her name? Lily. Lily feels, because like Lily, you're pretty much getting completely undone by a Lily. At least with the 100 damage, you're getting around that a little bit. Ooh, Incineroar. We've really fallen down, huh? We've really fallen down, huh? I do want to try Turtonator Stoke Charizard. That's another deck that I'd like to give a go. Give it a run, you know? I mean, we could try for a basic, but like, for why? Probably getting red carded anyways. Gives you an extra turn on Darkrai. That is true. Turtonator Kiawe, huh? Yep. Water, 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 water. Oh, maybe I should. I definitely should have communicated there. 100%. Because we were 2 out of 3 to bring in. This is a pretty strong deck they have in front of us. 2 out of 3 to bring in Garchomp. Then we just rare candy and sheer. Poison turning. We have no berry, so we're probably not even getting damage here. So I got real focused up for a second, but this Turtonator got a lot of damage yet. Would be great to give me if you give me a berry next turn, that'd be sweet. Could save a Cynthia for later. This thing has too much HP though. So much HP. All right, the energies are where they should be. I can't use the berry anyways. It's bait. Go like that. Cape is fine. I will save. Ugh. Meanwhile, Farfetch is putting pressure on. I mean, I guess we're getting knocked out in one turn, but tough sell. Tough sell. The thing, if you're running rare candy at this point, the thing that you get online with rare candy has to win you the game. And I don't think Garchomp does that anymore. That's kind of the problem with this deck. Do I switch here? I guess we go Garchomp. They don't have any energy, so that's like kind of a thing for us here. Because I can Cynthia this turn. I can also shear. Probably don't. Just had 1 water energy and then 7 fighting in a row. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm playing a Banette deck just to be as annoying as possible. I like Banette. That sounds cool. I want to try a Banette with Tapu Lele. Really bad against Solgaleo though. Yeah, Solgaleo is too good. Another Kiawe. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good for you, huh? Other Cynthia. Now, I'm kind of a retreat believer here. I don't know if this is right. As long as we get fighting, I'm pretty happy with what I see in front of me. I mean, Cyrus is an option. Sabrina's an option. They have so many things, but at this point to win the game, we have to believe that they don't have them. And even then, I think it's bad. Red card is great. Give me something different. Maybe I build second Garchomp. Yeah. Barry's back. That's all I really cared about. Fire spin. Gabite. We have our full line, to be honest. See, and now this is where we get wrecked because I cannot trust that they're going to give me another fighting energy. So I have to do something else here instead of berry. Like I would love to just berry and hit this thing, and I can't. You just can't do it. You might never see another fighting energy. So let's see, we're getting knocked out next turn. Yeah, we still just go down to Infernape. Right, you 140. Cape still exists. Cape is still alive. Can't chomp yet. All right, we build back chomp. No, because it's still not enough. It's just not enough. We would need Cape on a fresh chomp, and it just does not exist on this planet. Oh, and I can research. Yeah, there's Cape. There's Cape, but I needed to be able to evolve last turn. I sheared my rare candy. I guess I should have sheared Gabite instead of her candy. Hindsight being 2020, I suppose. Full discard fire deck is crazy. Yeah, I should have probably discarded the Gabite. But it's hard to say in the moment. There's no heals in this deck, so And Barry's dead. We can shear all the way through. Oh, never mind. I have all the cards. The energy's actually aligned too. So it's like one turn away from having a moment here. There's no way to win though. Because even if we hit for 150 here, this thing is just cooked. We're just cooked. Good game, Chompington. We tried. We tried. I think a far-fetched deck might be better. Deck list again? Yeah, it's right here. I think maybe you drop the Snorlax for far-fetched, and then the Ilima becomes X speed. The berries go away for healing. It opens this deck up a bunch to make it a bit faster. Still not sure if it's enough though. Add a second cape, add some like Pokemon Center Lady or Irida. But all right, anyways, I gotta wrap it up. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I'll be back tomorrow with some more. I will find something else to play. There's a Greninja Crabominable deck that I'm considering. Pretty strong. Yeah. See you later.